when a new plays here, we're gonna go ahead and talk about my thoughts about Diablo 2 Resurrected. I got Stooned with me here today because we've been playing together most of the time anyway. So, hey Stooned.
Hello.
Alright, so this is all unscripted. This is off our top of our heads. We played Diablo 2 when the game came out like 20 years ago. Loved the game then. It was great, especially for the time it was in. Um, really glad that they redid the game. Because I still play it, even the old version. I was playing it last year during the pandemic, but my character got deleted. So we're gonna go ahead
Me
and go
too.
through pros and cons, but we might switch back and forth because it's unscripted. So Stoon, can you give me one pro that you liked about Diablo 2 Resurrected?
Well, for one, the graphics and the bank space were amazing, especially the bank space
That
compared
was
to
that was two
what
things.
it. I'm aware it's 2 days, but those are like the biggest things
I would
that
agree
they
the
switched.
graphics overhaul it looks amazing. Like, especially if you can turn up your graphics all the way, it looks stellar, great. Uh, even
You
some
click
like
E.
the cutscenes, wow, they look so great. Actually, makes me want to watch them at least the first time. The bank
Yeah,
space,
I don't care
holy
about watching
camolie!
cutscenes more than once.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone does. But the bank space is just so nice. The bank is already double the size, but then you get four banks instead of just the one.
Yeah, I
Come,
got one for potions. I got one for like set armors. I got one for gems, and then I got one for whatever the heck I want, and then I got just the main one.
yeah. So
Oh,
that
and when I make another account, I'm definitely gonna have to change that. But I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't plan on making an account for a little bit. I make a hardcore though.
Oh yeah, and then with the other bank spaces, they're shared. There's no mule counts that you need anymore. You don't have to go and log in. Now, there's something I'm not sure about, but I think your character doesn't get deleted if you don't play, which if that's the case, I love that because I've lost a couple online characters that way. You don't play for like 60 days, it gets deleted. Sometimes I just
Yeah,
don't
it's
feel like
really
playing
annoying.
Diablo 2
I've
anymore.
probably stopped playing.
So,
Yeah.
another change that I liked is they made it so ladder runes were available in all gameplay. So that means I can get some of the best gear without playing on ladder, which I don't like playing on ladder because my character gets deleted. All that work you put in there.
Yeah, but it's worth it when you get ladder runes
Yeah, I guess so.
and clear shit. Clear stuff a lot easier. But on the other hand, I like it how the more casual player that doesn't want to play ladder could actually get some pretty good rune words in their gear. You know, that kill stuff really easily.
I do like how crisp and clean the letters look. Back in Diablo 2, before they
Oh,
redid it, you couldn't tell the difference between a 5 and a 6. You just had to guess. And then they also have, speaking of numbers, a drop menu next to your stats, which tells you like what pluses and negatives you have from all your gear, what they
yeah.
do, which is really nice. Kind of similar how Diablo 3 had its own page for that. So I'm glad that they learned from some of their newer games. Now I never got this on the console, so I don't know how well theirs is doing. So I don't know how bad their game is or how easy it is to use. So I've only
Well,
been
I
playing on
remember
PC.
getting Diablo 3 on the console, and it was pretty enjoyable with the movement, and the UI system is pretty good. But the UI they changed how the whole UI was on the bottom bar and everything on this game compared to it was on Diablo 2, and I do enjoy the changes they did with that. I mean, a lot easier to deal with, and the fact that distinguish. You can see the difference between a 5 and a 6 now. Freaking amazing.
Yeah,
5 and a 6 look exactly the same.
Yeah, they did. It was kind of crazy. I can't think of any more pros that I liked about this off the top of my head right now. So I'm gonna go dive into a con in this, and my
Servers.
what?
The servers suck.
Oh, there. Yeah, I was going to say the servers were terrible. They were really crap. It's been about a week since the game came out. Came out Thursday last week. You can even log in for more than like 10 minutes without getting kicked out of the server, and then you might have to wait like 2 hours for the servers to be able to let you log in. It was
Yes.
atrocious. And for a Blizzard who owns a big company like, or IP, I guess, of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, they know how to make big servers. I don't know why it was such an issue for them. I still have server issues a week later, but it's not as bad as the first day. I didn't get to play for half the day because I couldn't even log in.
When you were gone today, I was having server issues. And I was just trying to run some tower runs, get some more runes, and every other game I made, I'd sit there for like 5-10 minutes trying to log into the game. I even restarted my computer a couple times, or the game, just to get it so I could play freaking video games. I'm like, I just want to go home and play video games. I don't want to sit there with the server issue, especially with such a large company. It's kind of BS.
Yeah, and now I wasn't there for Diablo 2 launch back then, but there's still a lot of people that play that game. You log in, there's still like a good chunk of servers open. I don't know why they didn't expect to have a huge influx of players. So, but that's kind of why they waited to do the ladder. They wanted to make sure the servers are stable. So they're supposed to
Understandable.
announce the ladder later on in the month to make
A
sure
lot of
everyone gets
people
to run it together.
a lot of people are unhappy about the fact that ladder isn't releasing when it gets launched, though.
Yeah,
But
but
I understand their point of view for it.
yeah, if you're playing ladder, but you keep getting kicked out, it's gonna make it so difficult. Because
I don't want to lag and die
there's also been
because
some other issues, which it also deals with the servers. Uh, there's a couple people I saw in the lobby saying that they got rolled back like 2 or 3 levels, or some of their gear got missing because I guess they reset the servers back to what it was before, and like they missed some high level gear that they had, or they lost a couple levels, or their whole account got deleted, and they had to start over
yeah,
again.
there
It did,
was one time when I logged in and my account didn't show, and I panicked for a minute and I quit and reloaded the game and my account popped up, but I if these counts my account popped up. I was already like level 20 or something. I would have been very upset. Some pretty decent gear going, enjoying my build. I would hate to have to restart.
yeah, restarting is never fun. Even if it's early on into the play where you're only like level 10, I might have found some really good gear at level 10, and having to like my whole account get deleted, or having to roll back and all my gear that I just got is deleted is just so. That's enough about the servers because obviously they were terrible at launch. So what else do you think is a con about Diablo 2 Resurrected?
You know how in Halo when they introduced it to the PC and stuff like that, how you were able to switch between cutscenes between the old graphics and the new graphics, and you're like, wow, that's amazing. You're unable to do that during cutscenes in this game, and it I kind of want to see what the old graphics used to look. But I mean, I could just play the old game, but I kind of want that all in the same experience.
Yeah, being able to
That kind of
switch during the cutscene so you can see how bad it used to look, and but from what I heard though, they redid like the whole cutscene, so they might not have the old graphics available for the cutscenes, which might be why you can't do that.
well, they redid the whole graphics in Halo 2.
Yeah, but
The
they
whole entire cutscenes are different. So you switch between, and you get like you got different music, you got different angles and everything.
yeah, it was it was kind of funny. Like, wow, we used to think that used to look good back then, huh?
I mean, they kind of messed up. I love Warcraft 3 is my favorite Warcraft game they made, and they messed that up. And you can't even play the old ones anymore. Luckily, that you still play the old Diablo. You
Yeah,
just want that experience.
and the crazy part, off subject here, but we got StarCraft 1. They just redid that one. Looks great. Really fun to play. And then this game was like, what were they doing right so long ago? But now it's like games nowadays just they don't last a couple years. The game's been going for like 20 years. A couple
I
Blizzard
still
games.
like Warcraft 2.
Yeah, that game's been going on forever. Not Warcraft 2, but Warcraft in
It's just
general.
really hard to find servers for that game. And then they got rid of the lobby for Warcraft 3
Yeah, because they
when
got
they introduced a new one.
that crap one. They messed that one up. Which talking about messing them up. Diablo 2, they executed that really well. I would say, some server issues. That was kind of like, kind of knew it was gonna happen, and over time they can hammer it out. But it wasn't like they messed the entire game up and it's like unplayable. Or you might as well just get the old version because it's just better in general. But it's not
You
like
can't
that
play
for
the
this.
old version of Diablo. I'm not Diablo 3. You can't play the old version Warcraft 3. You can't play it online. It's They deleted it. I'm mad about it. I enjoyed the crap out of that game. It's
Well,
great.
alright, so all off subject, huh? Unscripted, you can tell. Alright, so that's another con you had. Do you got anything else you want to talk about? I can't think of any right now.
Um, there was something I thought about a minute ago, but now I can't remember. Um,
I don't have anything.
no, that's pretty much it.
Alright, I would say I've been enjoying playing this game. I don't know why I'm so excited to play a game I beat so many times before. And it's been a lot of fun. I wish they would have added some like in game to it, kind of like in Diablo 3. You had like the hell risks to run through and all that stuff. Uh, so it looks like we really don't get much to run through. You just max out your character and go min max, and that's about it. You just get better gear and you start a new character. But eh, I guess we'll have to
That's
see when we
the
get there.
charm of older games. It's normally not all about the end game run. It's about the grind, and a
Oh,
lot of games did a pretty good job about the grind back in the day.
I'm already up there in the levels too. I'm already like level 40, and I just now got the
I'm at
like
46.
nightmare difficulty. I don't know if they gave me more XP or not. I don't know what's going on.
Probably the fact that we run together and backtrack.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But, well, let me know, guys, down in the comments. Any concerns or stuff with y'all been playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. And let me know what you guys think.
Especially if you're on console. So I want to know, because we played Diablo 3 on console. I want to know how that's going.
Yeah, I'm
I
real
enjoyed
curious
Diablo
on that.
3 on console.
As long as it's not like Cyberpunk, huh?
Oh, that game should came out a lot later.
Oh,
Like, they should have given it another year.
I think a year or
Everything would have
two.
been
Oh,
good.
yeah, well. But, alright, let me know in the comments below, guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. When a new plays here from the future, there's a couple things I remember later on that night. Uh, One is the load screens were a little bit longer than I was anticipating. Some of them were sometimes they could be real quick, like 5 seconds, but other times I'm sitting there for 30 seconds waiting for the load screen to finish. So they made it so that the king and the cow level can be killed, and you can still do the cow level over and over and over. So if someone accidentally killing them, now you just can't do it anymore for whoever was the person that made it. Really like that ad. Cow level's great. I like doing it. There's so many guys to kill. You get a bunch of loot. But someone's a noob or you got hammers going or AoEs and you accidentally just kill the king on accident. Boom, you can't ever go back there ever again. So I'm glad they fixed that. That's a nice little add-on right there.